Hello my beautiful babes, and welcome back to another video. It's been a while since I did, so today I'll be taking you through every step of my makeup routine and showing you how I got this strikingly beautiful outcome. As a girl's girl, I know we love spoiling ourselves, so I've made sure that this video is filled with some of the things that make our little hearts happy. A little bit of powder, a little bit of gloss, and all things blush. Conveniently enough, all of the products that I'll be using can be found at Sephora or Sephora.com. You'll be able to shop all of these products very easily because I'm going to have all of them linked up for you in the description box. You also get extra perks when you sign up to be an insider through the Sephora Beauty Insider program. And a fine girl like yourself never leaves a good deal on the table. So if you know what's best for you, you'll do what's best for you. You get special thanks to Sephora for sponsoring this video. And now that we've gotten all the formalities out of the way, get your favorite playlist playing. As you can see, I got mine on, and let's get right on with the makeup routine. I like to start off with fresh bare skin, like straight out of the shower bare skin. Just did my skincare bare skin, and it just gives me a clean, oil-free canvas to work with. And the first everything I start with are my brows. I'm bringing you guys all up in my business, and I'm gonna go straight into attacking my brows before any other product touches my face. Because I typically wash my face right before I start doing my makeup, more than likely there is no other product on my face, and this is the perfect time to just tack those brows down while they aren't coated in any facial serums or primers or anything of the sort. I use my Refined Brow Gel, and with a few applications, this is quite literally brow lamination in a bottle. My brows at the moment need a little bit of a trim and shape up, but with this product, it really just allows me to get away with not doing so for just a little bit longer. Back into the face though, let's back up a little bit. Let's prep her, let's prime her, because for the beat that we're about to achieve, skin prep is quintessential. We're starting off with my Clinique Moisture Surge Moisturizer. Oh my god. We're starting off with my Clinique Moisture Surge Moisturizer, and this is basically like reaching my hand out to God and asking him for plump, hydrated skin, and he says, here, take this. Like, it's water-based and it's just great for oily skin babes like myself. I'm finishing up the prep with this Sephora Yummy Skin Glow Serum in Champagne, I believe. Oh no, it's Juice Boost. The shade is Juice Boost, and it just adds like this glowiness to my skin and the skin prep step, especially without leaving like this oily feeling behind, which is almost a paradox in itself, but I'm here for it. So yeah, now the skin is prepped, so let's move on. I guess you guys can call me like an underpainting babe or whatever, because truly there's so many steps that I like to take before foundation, starting with my contour. I use this NARS contour cream, and I basically just apply it to all of these areas on my face, and I blend that in just a little bit, emphasis on a little bit, not too much, because I still want that contour to be quite visible, not quite visible, but I want it to be a bit visible once these other products are applied to my face. This step is followed by blush, and my blush of choice on this occasion and many other occasions in fact is this Rare Beauty blush in the shade, it's gonna be on the screen, so sorry, but I get some of that pigment all in this cheek area. It doesn't even matter if it's a little bit messy, because again, that foundation, once it's applied, it's just gonna bring everything together, and it's gonna make sure that it's all well blended, you know what I mean? So apply as much blush as your heart desires and move right into concealer, which will be applied in all the areas that you want highlighted. That includes under the eyes, a little bit of the forehead, the upper lip, the bridge of the nose as well. And when I'm blending that out, I like to put my little artiste cap on, you know what I'm saying? I just create like this ombre effect where the edges of the concealer are a little bit softer, and then the centermost part of the concealer, especially under my eyes, is just a little bit more concentrated in the center. And I follow this up with my highlighting shade, and y'all, this Hourglass concealer is the TRUTH, the truth, okay? It's almost like, I don't know, it feels like what a concealer would feel like if setting powder was added to it. I don't know how to explain it. You just have to try it out, and that makes the blending of this concealer insane, like epic, sensational, all the synonyms of a good feeling. But because the shade that I have is bright, as in like I only use this concealer when I want like a very bright under eye, because of that I'm applying this before my foundation for a better blend afterwards. But typically I would go in with this step, the highlighting concealer step, after my foundation. But the shade that I used is Topaz, by the way. But with that said, here comes the long-awaited foundation step. Today I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation in the shade 50 15 Neutral, and this product is so suitable for my complexion and my skin texture. But to put you guys in a little bit of game, if I was not using this foundation, here are a few other foundations that are in my rotation, and all of them can be found at Sephora or Sephora.com. So I'm gonna link it up for you guys so that it's very easy for you to find. And as you can see, the foundation has brought the look together, as in it just marries all of the products that we've added to our skin thus far. It is yummy. It's yummy. I love it. For an additional step though, I do want to say that I'm adding like a brighter shade of this Rare Beauty blush on my cheeks, and this time I'm going in the shade Joy, and I'm just diffusing that to create like this warm pink blush look that complements my complexion, and it brings together both the depth of the contour and the luminance of the concealer. And look at all the big words I'm using, but I hope you guys get the memo shot. I hope you guys get what I'm trying to say. I feel like I even used the word luminance in the wrong context, but the brightness of the concealer, you know what I mean? But I didn't waste time at all with the next step, which is setting the concealer in place with powder. It's best to be applying that one immediately so that your concealer doesn't start setting into any fine lines that you may have, you know what I mean? But once that is done, at this point I've neglected my brows pretty much this whole entire time, and to me, since she's the star of the show, she just needs that attention that she deserves, you know what I mean? I'm going in to tend to her by filling her in with the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in Dimensional Dark Brown, and my brows already have like a shape of their own, so I'm not really doing too much today. I'm simply just filling in areas that, you know, need the most attention and areas that look sparse, more or less. But I'm cleaning up the brows with the NARS Concealer Pots in the shade Amande and Cacao, both at the bottom of my brows with the brightening shade and the top of my brows with the shade that is, you know, closer to my complexion. And I just diffuse them out so that there are no harsh lines. But I like to go in to add some depth, you know, some bronziness to my eyelids, and I like doing so with a warm chocolate shade, and this Fenty Beauty Bronzer in Mocha Mommy just does the job for me. And girl, what a difference this step makes. Like, I always rave about how this step is just one of those steps that I'll never ever think about skipping. But I'm finishing up this little powder spree by adding some powder blush to my cheeks, and I'm using the Dior blush in the orange shade. Let me actually be saying the shade names, because I'm like, you know, what if there are two orange shades? But it is the Rosy Glow blush in Cherry, and orange blush for me, especially in the summertime, it just does it, like chef's kiss, you know? I'm going ahead to set all of the powders in place with the Milk setting spray. Because this setting spray has like some oils in it, as soon as it dries up, I'm already going back to just immediately add some of that Huda Beauty powder and setting those areas that I still want to stay matte, you know what I mean? Which is damn near all over my face, but I digress. Well, when it comes to that Milk setting spray, I just like how it seamlessly blends in and brings together all of the products that has been added to my face so far. So yeah, it's just a step that I'm always gonna do. So, and then to bring like this filter look to my under eyes, I also like setting my under eyes with a mixture of the loose setting powder and then a compact powder as well. So I'm going in and mixing that up with the Sephora micro smoothing powder. I just do that for an overall like airbrushed look under my eyes. But speaking of eyes, we're gonna go into completing the eye look with some mascara and then some lashes. But first, mascara will be applied to my natural lashes. I want to say a plethora of mascaras, but this YSL one, it does it for me, babe. With the lashes, I really could have gone a little bit softer today with wearing one of my favorite lashes from Lily Lashes, but it's just something about a little bit of dramatics that just does it for me sometimes, and I love these fluffy ones. So I'm gonna follow that up by coating my bottom lashes with mascara, and I never go a full makeup day without this step, okay? My face really just be looking incomplete without it, but I'm gonna scoop back out a little bit more so that you guys can get into the rest of the face and we can get into the lips. I want to say that as a chronic overliner, having a solid brown liner is just so crucial for me, especially for that depth and that richness that I like around my lips. And a go-to of mine is the Makeup Forever pencil in Dimensional Dark Brown, and I really do want to try the shade right before it for like my lip neutral days, but I think I'm content with this one for now. I focus on concentrating that color along my top lip to pretty much mimic the natural look of my lips, if you know what I mean. But moving into the lip base, this ABH lipstick is the choice of the day, and I'm just dabbing and tapping that all across my lip. And I'm finishing up the lip look with the Fenty Beauty Lip Gloss Balm in the shade Fussy Heat. And oh baby, this is what does it for me. Like, what this does for the look is just something magical. I don't know, like the overall look just makes you feel like the posh princess that you are, you know what I mean? But wait, we're not done. For that extra little razzle dazzle, I need to make the bridge of my nose pop just a little bit, as in for me it's a must. So I just like going in to add a nice subtle highlight to the bridge of my nose, and the look really just does come together with this. Like, I was feeling myself, I was feeling the look, I was feeling happy that I could bring this look to your screens. And with all the dancing that I was doing, I definitely forgot one step. Yep, I forgot to go in with my final setting spray, which would have been Patrick Starr's infamous One Size setting spray, just to lock in all of this makeup glory in place, which again can be found at every girl's favorite store, Sephora. And it's been such a pleasure showing you guys all of the products that make it onto my face and make my face beat down, okay? But I hope you babes were able to collect as many gems as possible, and with lots of love, I will see you on my next one. Bye.